What I thought we could do today is go through my end of week. So we are on Friday and it is time to close out my week for homeschooling my kindergartner. Now, I am not 100% officially done for today. We're still working on it, but I do foresee us finishing everything for today. So this was week 2. I now need to go ahead and finish the day, but again, I do foresee us finishing everything. So I need to close out the week, jot down everything that we've done, make sure that we're on track, and then start planning for week 3. Now, what I thought we could do today is, of course, jot everything down into the planner day by day. What do I need to do? And I did print out my schedule for the week through Timberdoodle's curriculum. Now, I normally don't print this out. The reason I did is so that you guys could see how I go through the online scheduler and then put it all into the planner and how I arrange things based on what's going to be easier for the day, what needs to be done. Maybe I don't want to do certain things on that day. Maybe I want to move them to another day. And so I want to show you how I handle all of it and how I go about jotting everything down. I use my erasable pens. They are my best friends. I hate my handwriting, so having an erasable pen is not only easier for me to make sure that I'm doing everything correctly, but that if I do need to move something to another day, I can simply erase it and move it along. Now, I do have only 3 packs of stickers today, and I like to jot everything down and then decorate. I don't want to start decorating and then realize that I need the extra space. I know a lot of people prefer to do their decoration first and then do their pen afterwards. That is not me. So I'm going to follow my process today and how I go through and finish out the week again for the last week, and then how I go into planning the next week. So if we go ahead and get started, first things I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my checklist. And what I want to do is I want to pull out my week 2 checklist because I want to check everything was completed for Friday. So I have Friday here. This is my checklist for the week, and I need to verify that everything that we were supposed to do for week 2 got completed. And if it didn't, then it needs to either be transferred to week 3, hence it needs to be put into this schedule, or maybe we can do it on Saturday or something like that. So our board game, yes, we completed our board game on Wednesday. We've done kindergarten logic.
I'll go ahead and forward through this section. I think you guys get the idea. Now, I do want to mention that I am in Texas where homeschooling laws are not that strict. However, we are taking a break due to COVID, so we're not going back to school. But the school that we do go to does require that we keep record of everything that we do every day and every week. So, this is a really great way to have everything documented, ready, and available to you once you decide to go back into the regular school system.
All right, so I have now filled in everything that my kindergartner has done for week 2. Now, there are a few that I haven't yet filled out because we haven't done them. I'm pretty sure we're going to get them done today, but I don't want to mark them as done until they are actually done and completed. So I'm done with this page for now. I'm gonna come back later and just fill in those ones that I'm missing. For now, this page is done. And because I do think that everything is going to get completed, I'm not going to add it into the following week schedule. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into scheduling week 3. So first things I want to do on week 3 is going to be adding my, don't forget, these are things that we need to do every week. So I'm going to use the back for reference, but I do want to use the board games for Wednesday. So board games are Wednesdays. We need to do ABC Mouse 3 times a week. And I'm going to write here ABC. And then 1, 2, 3. And then as I'm doing this, I'm going to jot down the time that they spent using it. So for example, this week she spent 15 minutes, 25 minutes. I don't care what day she does them, so I'm not going to record the date, but that's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to jump right into Monday. So Monday, I want to focus more on, again, what is going to be easier? Where do I want to start? I'm going to start with green and blue. And first things I'm going to do is that one is out. I'm going to put in kindergarten logic. And now I could just leave it like this. I know now that it's just one page that I need to do. So I could just leave it like that, but I am going to add, how much do I need to do for that day? So I'm going to add kindergarten logic. I'm going to add storytime chess down here. I'm going to add math. I'm going to do math during lunch. I'm going to do math UC. And we're going to do 2 pages. We need to do all about reading. Actually, I'm going to do that in green as well. So we're going to do I really hate my handwriting, guys. And we're going to do this one for 20 minutes. Then we're going to do spelling UC. Now, I don't have a specific way to write these, in the sense that I don't always do kindergarten logic first or spelling UC first. It really is based on that day, on what's on that schedule. What do I need to get done? Kindergarten logic, spelling UC, what's going on, and math UC are things that she can do pretty much almost on her own, or they're very quick and easy. Things that we spend a little bit more time on is going to be things like building blocks, all about reading. That one definitely needs my help. I can doodle mostly because I need to read the instructions, storytime chess, my epic life, Little Red Riding Hood, and what your kindergartner needs to know. I feel like I can modify this a little bit. I'm going to do it right at the top. What your K needs. So I could put down all of the pages that I need to do, but to be honest, I kind of already know what needs to be done. I don't necessarily need to write that down. Now, I do also date the pages that we're doing. That way I know exactly when we did them. So I have 2 sort of open slots there. That is fine. If I go over into day 2, things that I need to jot down, and there are things that I need to go through because there's books that I didn't get. They are back ordered. So I need to make sure that I, remove them from my schedule, because if I don't have the book, I don't want them written here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what
I'll go ahead and forward through this section again. Now, one of the things I do want to mention is don't overthink this, you guys. This is the easiest part. The joys of homeschooling is that you get to modify what your day is going to look like, how you want to arrange it. Do you need to move things around? It's going to be as stressful as you want it to be. So, enjoy it.
All right, I have now completed everything that needs to be done. I filled everything out. I've made my modifications. Some things I've moved along the weeks. The experiment, for example, I'm going to do that during the weekend. I don't think it fits into our everyday schedule. It's a little bit more fun, a little bit more lenient on what I like to do on those days. So we're going to go ahead and do that over the weekend. That way we can take our time with it. I can now go ahead and start decorating. Now, keep in mind, as I am moving things around the week, as I did it for the week before, I started looking at it and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to add some washi here. I'm going to add, several things. I made modifications along the way where I erased a couple of things. So I just added stickers to cover that up. So for this week, like I said, I'm only going to use 3 of my sticker books so that I can focus on them. You don't need a lot. It really is on, how much decoration do you need? Again, I don't think I need a lot for my student planner or my homeschooling planner. I think it's more of what do I want to add for these.
We'll go ahead and forward through this section again. Now, remember, I do my decorating at the end after I've already written everything down. This is honestly, though, my favorite part. I love decorating my happy planner.
I'm going to add show me science for that week and there isn't much to the decoration, to be honest. There really is more about what needs to be done for today. It needs to be done for the weekend. I just kind of decorate around it. Honestly, the biggest thing here is going to be my pens, just because I have the flexibility to erase them. And there's a stain right here. And I think I'm just going to replace it with another book because it bothers me to see things in there that just don't go. Which, by the way, these really remind me of Harry Potter, but besides the point. That is it. So essentially what we do is we go through our online scheduler. Again, I don't print this. I don't like to waste the paper. I'm already using my planner. There's no need to have these two. Otherwise, I could just hole punch these and put them into the planner. But I just write them down in the order that I need them to be in, because this really isn't helpful in that sense. And it's just a pain. So toss that away, recycle it, and that's all we need to do for this week. I'll probably do a little bit more decorating here and there as I start moving things around. For example, if I need to move building blocks of science, and I might do 2 pages on one day, so I can modify it and then just open up a little bit more and do more decorating there, because I don't like it to be empty. So I can do that. What I'm doing with these squares down here is I'm adding a note at the end of the week on how we did for that week, a message of, encouragement. This is how she did, a message just from mom. She may look at this one day, she may not, but if she does, I want her to know that I am really proud of her for everything that she's doing as we go through this homeschooling. That is it, you guys. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions for any videos that I can do in the future, let me know. I would love to hear your feedback. Otherwise, please give me a like, subscribe, and put down your comments down at the bottom. Thanks. Bye.